Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of Maybelline makeup. Some of these are holy grails and some of these are new that I'm going to be trying out. So I'm going to be starting off with the Maybelline Face Studio Primer. This primer is for minimising pores. So I have really open pores under my eyes and on my cheeks. So I'm hoping this will help. So I'll just start by applying this. And next we'll be moving on to the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. I love this foundation. It's really full coverage and it's perfect for on the go or every day. It's basically what you need really. As you can see, I've really covered full coverage. I have a lot, my cheeks are very red, my skin is very red as well. It instantly covers it up. You could probably still see a little bit of it, but it does the job. The next thing I'm going to be using from Maybelline is their Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. I like this concealer a lot. It does what it says. It highlights and it conceals, and it's perfect really. And I'm going to highlight with this as well on my chin and up here. You can really tell I'm really brightened under my eyes. It looks really good to me. I'm also just going to conceal my eyelids with my highlight concealer. Okay, now I'm going to powder with Maybelline Master Fix Setting Perfecting Loose Powder, and that's it. I use this all the time for setting. I actually find it's basic and it does what it says, and Maybelline, you can't go wrong with the price. So I'm just going to set it now. I don't like to use too much powder. I find I just like a small bit, not too much. Okay, now I don't like cream contour. I find it comes out very muddy kind of, so I don't really like cream contour. But what I do is just use bronzer, and Maybelline came out, to me this is new, so I'm going to say it's new. It's a new Maybelline City Bronzer. So here it is. It's a bit dirty. There you go. I only saw it recently in Boots, so to me it's new enough because I've never seen it before. So I'm going to test it out to see what it's like. Okay, right off the bat, it's very powdery. Okay, so that's all the contour that I do, really. I don't like to do too much. I think I went a bit too hard in there with the contour. I think I'll have to play with it around with this a bit more to test it out. Next, I'm going to move on to brows. I like this Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. I find it's perfect for me. I don't like to do too much with my brows. I think my brows are pretty full enough. They just need a bit tidying up at the edges. That's about it, really. But I find this is a perfect shade for me. And I find it really hard to find what suited me for my brows. I'm just going to start brushing them. And I'm just going to fill in little bits. That's all I kind of do. I kind of leave them at that. I don't like to do too much with them. That's basically it. And I'll just fill in the other brow as well. Okay, I think my brows are looking really dark now. So that's it for brows. For blush, I like this blush bar that Maybelline have. I use it all the time. You can kind of tell. It's just called Master Blush Colour and Highlight Kit, Palette Blush and Illuminator. And I like to use this light pink shade. I think it suits my colour more. So I'm just going to use it there now. And that's all I like to use. And for highlighter today, what are we going to use? We're going to use this liquid highlighter. It's called Master Strobing Liquid by Face Studio Liquid Highlighter. Okay, I'm just going to start with a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to go on the highest part of my cheek right there, and I'm just going to tap it in with my finger. Okay, it's very slight. It kind of gives you a kind of sweaty glow if you like that. I don't mind that. It's just very natural for me. I don't want too much. And that's it. And it's a very natural glow. If all you're looking for is natural, I would suggest this. I don't really want to put highlighter on the rest of my face because I tend to get oily in my T-zone, so I'll leave it as it is. For mascara, I'm just going to use the Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara. A lot of beauty gurus like this mascara because they talk about it a lot, saying it really lengthens their eyelashes. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I think it added volume. I don't think it lengthened like it kind of says it does. I don't know. I just think it added volume. I don't think it added length, kind of. It looks nice, I'll give that. I just don't know if it does what it says really. So I have two palettes for the Maybelline eyeshadow. This is the burgundy palette and this is the blush nudes palette. The burgundy palette, there's a lot of glitters. So I don't know if I'll be able to use many colours from that palette. This is the blush nudes colours. They're just natural, kind of basic tones for starting off really. And then the burgundy palette. They're a lot more glittery and sparkly, if you can see. So I'll try to use as much as I can. Let's try to start with a neutral shade. Maybe this brown shade. Okay, first thing off the bat again, a lot of fallout. Okay, this is the perfect neutral colour for starting off. I'm just going to keep blending it. Okay, and now we go into the other side. Okay, that's a perfect shade actually for starting off with, this one right here. It's just a perfect kind of light shade so you can build up to the colour that you want. I think over here in this burgundy palette, I'm going to start using deeper tones now to kind of deepen up the crease a bit. I think I'll go in with this one. Okay, that really deepened the crease a lot more, which is perfect because that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the other eye. So I'm definitely noticing that there is a lot of fallout in the palette. I'm having a little bit of trouble blending over at this side, and there's a lot of fallout at this side. So next I'm going to go in with some glitters and start adding glitter. I think I want to add like a pinky purpley shade, so I think I'm going to go in with this pink. I'm going to do it by finger because I feel like that's the best way to get to show up better. It's really pigmented, I'll say that. I love the colour, it's an amazing colour. I will blend it with the brush in a minute. I just want to go ahead and do the other eye. Okay. I think the colour came out really well actually. It's really pigmented, I'll give it that. I think it came out really well actually. I'm just going to do some inner corner highlight. So I'm going to take a little Dover brush and just as I said, do a little bit inner corner highlight. So we'll start here. Again, a lot of kickback. I like the highlight shade. I don't know if it's showing up in the camera, but I definitely like it. I'll have to clean that up in a minute because it's just going everywhere. Okay, I like that inner corner highlight as well. They're good, but there's a lot of fallout. So to set my face, I will be using the Super Stay setting spray. I like using this one. It does what it says. It lasts a long time actually, and I'm going to have to clean this up in a minute. And for lips, I'm going to use, what's this called? The Colour Sensational Shaping Lip Liner Crayon. '90 Brick Red. Okay,